to my Deathless Guardian build guide, or as I like to call it, Deathless. We'll start with the gears. First, Aegis, the centerpiece of the whole build. We get a ton of armor, energy shield, and block chance, and then we just tank the whole game. I just put Rallying Cry, Val Lightning Trap, and Clarity in here. Then we go with Anvil for the amulet, good armor, good strength, and of course the block chance. The helm, I went with Vertex for +1 gems and good chaos resist, and the energy shield is pretty much unbeatable. I put the Aura's Determination, Purity of Ice in here, plus I put Tempest Shield and the Golem. The +1 gems is pretty useful for all of these. Tempest Shield is really good for our build. Procs EE gives us 3 additional block chance and is nice lightning bonus damage. My helm, I actually got the +3 additional chains on Tempest Shield. It's pretty cool. I like the way it looks when everything's hitting me and getting hit by chain lightning. And of course the chest, chevrons. Doesn't really need to be explained. We are low life after all. Scorching Ray, elemental focus, burning damage, efficacy, control destruction, swift affliction. Don't really have to explain these gems. They're the best for the DPS. The weapon, I chose not to go with the Doriani's Catalyst because you can get rare scepters with way better damage than a scepter than a catalyst now. This one has 145% damage for Scorching Ray, so way better than a catalyst, and it's not even that good of a roll. You can get way better than this. And surprise, surprise, Shaper's Touch. You don't actually need +1 gems corrupted on it. You can just use any Shaper's Touch. It's just as good. This one happened to be a perfect roll and +1 gems, and it was only 15 cast, so I got it. But the Shaper's Touch actually complements the Aegis and block very well because it gives a ton of energy shield for strength and a ton of mana for strength, and mana also gives energy shield because of Guardian's Radiant Faith, which converts reserved mana into energy shield. So that's pretty damn good. The gems, because it's +1 gems, I put the Purity of Fire, Blood Magic, Purity of Lightning, and Enlighten in here. You can put these gems in the Vertex or vice versa. Either way is fine. Oh yeah, the gems for the weapon, I just put the usual Leap Slam 4-5 faster attacks. For the belt, it's just a rare crystal belt. Good energy shield, armor, strength, resists, whatever resists you need. Try to find them. The rings, as much strength and dex, energy shield, resists. I crafted armor because more armor is always good. So any strength you can get on your gear is good. Strength here, strength here. I needed dex for all those gems that need dex. This ring has +2 gems. I put the discipline in it. Seems to be the best idea. Then strength, resists, energy shield, crafted armor again. The boots, just a really good pair of rare sorcerer boots. The enchant doesn't actually help me at all. The gems in the boots are just Orb of Storms, crit strikes, arcane surge, and increased duration. Orb of Storms is still the best for proccing elemental overload. And arcane surge is just really good for the build. A nice damage boost. Alright, and then roomies. The thing that makes roomies great is that it gives us 78 block and 78 spell block, and gives a great armor boost. So with Tempest Shield up and roomies up, we get 78, 78, and 34k armor. Witchfire Brew. It's good damage. Sulfur Flask, good damage. I went with the Granite because flat armor actually helps us a lot because of determination and the rest of my armor scaling. Because of my purities and all the aura effect, my resists are pretty great at all times. 81, 86, and 82 for fire, cold, and lightning respectively. And my chaos isn't bad at 17. More chaos resist the better though. That's the one weakness of this build. Chaos damage and any damage over time. Because you can't block those. It's time to look at the passive tree. The ascendancy passives are Radiant Faith, Unwavering Faith, Bastion of Hope, and Time of Need. You probably go Radiant Faith and Unwavering Faith first, then Bastion of Hope, and Time of Need is definitely last. The reduced curse effect is actually very good. It's why I'm not even bothering to use a warding flask at all. I get 8 jewels. 5 of them are reckless defense. One of them is energy from within. This is the best place for it, probably on the whole tree. Healthy mind. Here's the 1 jewel socket that I use for damage. Try to find as good of a rare damage jewel as you can get. This was actually a very good find. I think I bought it for 20 chaos. Pretty good for 51% damage on 1 jewel. I will be going for 100, and 100 will mean I get Heart of Flame and Breath of Flames. Breath of Flame first, probably. This is just a temporary point because it's better for right now. I don't actually need this aura effect node because I have over 50% aura effect total. I just need the reduced reserved. You actually need all 3 of these to get enough aura effect and mana reserve to make the auras work. The potency of will isn't actually necessary, but it's very good for pretty much half the skills I use. It's useful for Scorching Ray, of course, for Arcane Surge, which is important, for Rallying Cry, for Lightning Trap, Val Lightning Trap. It's good for Tempest Shield. The last note is for this build, Soul of Solaris is actually very good. I have this one taken at pretty much all the time, simply because of the take no extra damage from critical strikes if you have taken a crit recently. It's very useful because of all the reckless defense. You're more likely to be crit a lot. Everything else is just a bonus that comes with it. Otherwise, I have this one. It's not for the damage reflection reduction, it's for the reflecting chills and freezes. Is actually kind of nice, and then the reduced cold damage taken. If I don't have this one, I usually have Aberrath. And finally, I guess I can show you my damage.